This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the LSU Tigers and the Clemson Tigers. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 12 because one in the end zone. Looking for some space. It's Berry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Dropping back. It's Levitt. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. He's got it with room to run. And it works. The first down to the 35. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard. Was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Powering through the defender. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver, Joe. He told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
To throw, it's Levitt. Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line, it's Durham. He stopped right at the line and sure tackle.
Well, we knew a huge key of this game was going to be this defense and their ability to tackle in space against this dynamic running back. And as he gets the ball on the outside, you would expect him to break a tackle, but he's unable to do so because of the leverage and pursuit of this defense. They are doing such a good job.
And he'll drop back here on third down. On the move now. Oh, and they got him for a sack on third down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. What a kick. It's good from 57.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. First play looking to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. That is broken up and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the ground, it's Johnson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. quarterback dropping back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Can he make it to the marker? He make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Clemson.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's right. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now, the 25. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
This offensive line is just getting beat up. What a great pass rush. Again, they've already sacked the quarterback a couple of times in this game, and you can tell that's now affecting the way that he's playing, his timing, what he's seeing down the field. His eyes are creeping down from looking at the coverage to looking at the pass rush. These guys up front, they are owning the game right now.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, if there's one trait that I would love to have out of a defensive back, it's the ability to be versatile. And when they blitz the safety, he shows that not only is he good in coverage, that he can make plays behind the line of scrimmage. This is a beautiful job, and I love the aggressive nature of this defense.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Coming after him. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Fighting him off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Using his legs, it's Davidson. It's enough for a first down, but there's a marker on the field. Is that going to come back? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Hand it off for a draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on first down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on second and third down. Great call from that coordinator.
1 down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
Chris, we're going to look back on this plays as one of the defining plays of this game. With the lead, this offense is able to just hand the football off and get the first down on third and long. This defense has got to be demoralized. They felt like they were going to get off the field, and they weren't able to do so. Again, this game, as critical of a play as we're going to have in this game. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll run here on third and goal. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, you know that I'm mostly aggressive, but here I just don't love the fact they're outside of that area where I feel like you've got a good chance to get into the end zone, and you're just creating momentum for the opposition. If you can't get in the end zone, maybe just take the points here.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Bringing it out. It's Barry. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the Jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And the Tigers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Here comes the rush. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, you see this on film from this group. As soon as that ball is loose, you can tell they're looking for that scoop and the score, and they're able to scoop it up and put it in the end zone. I can tell you what, this defense, they are energized right now.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Davidson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. On the run, it's Johnson. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down?
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. And here, it's the first play of the drive. And as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown into the fifth row, burn the ball, create 2nd and 10 rather than 2nd and forever.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Sacked on back-to-back plays.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The secondary backed up off the ball now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about 2 things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
First down. Looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Davidson. Goes out of bounds, but they move it across the 30. So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup 4 on first. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, it's one of the things I really love about this quarterback is his awareness. As he's on the outside, he knows exactly where the chains are, where he needs to get to in order to move them and create a first down. And then the best part, being an old quarterback, I can tell you, don't take an extra hit. He gets himself out of bounds. He does not.
The ball is picked off. Look out, he could go. Inside the 20. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Defense punching at the line, showing blitz. Back to throw. It's Levitt. On the move now. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Caught in the end zone. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Now they get set to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Heading left after the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Clemson now operating in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's picked off in the end zone. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust, that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Barry. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, and they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Defense showing blitz here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw over the middle. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The sure hands. It's Moore. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
This is so deflating for this defense. That's a good set of downs. They get to 4th, and the ball is completed short of the line to gain, and yet they cannot make the tackle, and they're able to move the chains and convert. I tell you what, this defense and this defensive play caller has got to be so frustrated right now.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass, and here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Caught for a touchdown.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Fielded in the end zone. It's right. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. going to set up third down.
Yeah, Chris, you got to understand the situation here. As a quarterback, you've got a big lead. You cannot put the ball in harm's way. That was a disaster waiting to happen. Almost picked off. Got to be careful with the football.
Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. He will not be caught. Touchdown, LSU.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And they'll set up with the PAT. Kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. And the pressure's on. Just trying to get rid of it.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Finds his man. It's Brown. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joe, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long. And here again, the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone, and the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going may play better because of that. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? Crosses the 35. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense. Another big play for this Heisman running back. The defense told us we're not going to let this guy beat us today, Joel. But so far, they've got no answer for him.
Chris, it reminds me a lot of what Mike Tyson used to say. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, this running back is punching them right in the mouth, and they've got no answer to try to stop him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's right. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, guys, these turnovers continue to dictate what's happening in this ballgame. The quarterback has been under duress, and he is starting to show this wear and tear. The defense is feeding off of this, though. They see he's banged up, and they are going to keep coming after him. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Needs a completion here on 4th down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Goes out of bounds, but a nice gain. They'll spot him short of the 35.
What a huge conversion there. It really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach. And their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
To throw, it's Lewis. Looking for a man deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to convert here on 3rd down. You've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot and really force this defense to protect the entirety of the field? Just didn't go your way this time. Keep that in your back pocket. Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Looking for a receiver. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a 1st down.
Gets rid of it on the move. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Booster. Sweep.
Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Breaks into the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. This offense continues to execute. They don't care about the seeding. They don't care about the odds makers. This is a confident group when they're showing it.
And, Chris, we are seeing firsthand why most coaches would rather play in the 1st round than have this extended playoff. It is so difficult to get your team ready to go after that long break. Meanwhile, this group, they established momentum round 1, and they've maintained it here in round 2.
Caught behind the line. It's Green. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands. It's Johnson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. 2nd down now after the sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive. It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
That's enough to move the sticks and get him a 1st down at the 41. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a...
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Contact as he threw it. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Oh, goodness, you cannot make that throw. I think this is a product of that pass rush. Chris, they're making life difficult, and they're speeding up his internal clock. So he's letting that ball go, but he's not seeing the defense. He throws it into double coverage. Ball could have been intercepted if you really think about it, all because of that pass rush and what they're doing to the quarterback on a snap-in and snap-out basis. The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game, and that's why this defensive staff talk to us about getting to the quarterback, and even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure, and here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Pulls it in. It's Barry. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be fourth down and just inches. The tight end goes in motion before the snap.
Hey, take it. 14-24, flash. Square. Hydro. Return. Go.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. So, defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
That's caught. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
Here to go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. He keeps it on a design run. And out for the first, but still going. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. LSU now operating in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Looking for 6. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
That is a difficult throw, Chris. You're throwing into some tight windows in this position on the field. You just got to be careful with the football. The last thing you want to do is put this ball in harm's way and create a turnover. This quarterback has got to be more careful.
Pounding away with the run game. He's got a quick. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, LSU. Powers into the end zone. This offense continues to pour it on. Where are the skeptics now that said this group didn't have a chance? They're closing in on another playoff victory, and they'll be on to the semifinals.
And Chris, it's wild. In this quarterfinal round, we continue to see the higher seed struggle. That layoff, it's becoming so prominent and such a talking point in these playoff discussions. And here again, the lower seed executing to a higher degree. This touchdown right here, great example of that. This group has played so well, so hard, and they'll be moving on in this playoff.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. QB gets the first, now looking for more. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And that play could end the season for this offense, but the defense, what an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
You'll love to see this as an offensive play caller.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And there it is, the first time to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. To the air, it's Lewis. Quick throw to his receiver. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. This one falls